girl, you are so pretty, 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 pretty. Hey stars, welcome back or to my channel. I'm Star Shortcake and today we're going to be recreating a ribbon makeup look. Without further ado, we're just gonna hop into the video and I'm going to start off after I've done my base, which is going to be done by an infallible matte foundation and a CoverGirl concealer with that. Guys honestly caught me at a bad time because I had to take my press-on nails off and now my fingers are just nubs. But we're gonna have a smooth base. So to do that, we're going to match these silicone products, and you gotta check the foundations to see if they're water-based or silicone-based, and you can check that by checking the ingredients. Alright, so anyways, I just want to dive into this makeup look because I'm a body this. I'm feeling extra today, and so I deserve to look like an extra ribbony princess. Peep the jewelry. Alright, so I'm gonna wave my fingers and then like magically become a new girl with clear skin. So actually I lied. I'm coming back to show you my concealer setup so you know which areas of your face to brighten. But of course you always have to take into consideration your own skin, your skin tone, your blemishes, whatever. So of course make sure to tailor this makeup tutorial to your liking. I let it sit for maybe a couple of seconds that it might get tackier or thicker so I get better coverage. And then I'm just going to blend it out, but you get the gist. I'm so sorry for this unfortunate lighting. It's
really irritating.
My dorm has fluorescent overhead lighting, but other than that, the way that I'm positioned, the way that my mirror's positioned is just not it. But when I hit 100k, maybe then I'll upgrade my setup, if that's ever gonna happen. Anyways, a girl can dream, but we've got our clear base on, so I'm gonna go ahead and do my eyebrows, and then we're gonna go ahead with the contour, which is a very important part of this doll makeup look. So I'm just going to slightly shape my eyebrows, make sure to make it more straight and thin. The way that I'm doing my eyebrows, I'm going to make sure that the tail of my eyebrows is going to be straight or more so uplifted. And I'm going to do the same by lifting my front of my brow ever so slightly. And then even if I make some mistakes, I'll just clean it up with some concealer. So now I'm going to use my brush and slightly carve out that perfect straight brow. Always remember the rule, girlies. You got foundation above the brow and concealer below the brow. Alright, and this is how my brows turned out, and they're sisters, not twins. But that's okay. So now we're gonna move on to the most exciting part, which is going to be the contour. And we're not gonna go light. We're going to go harsh, bold, dramatic. Because we are going to look snatched like a doll. And if there's one thing I can do, it's contour my bulbous nose. Alright, I'm going to be using this highlighter and contour palette. You're just going to need a brownish shade, but preferably more cool toned as it's contour. So you want to have the darker grayish shading as opposed to a more bronze shading. I'm using some random flat brush that I found. Yeah, I'm not a fan of this lighting. We're gonna work around it, but this type of makeup is going to look better in the shadows because of the harsh contouring. First, I'm going to brush it over the tip of my nose like so. And you're gonna wanna shade that a little bit. Looks like you're kind of a cat. If my nostril's right here, I'm gonna bring it in. First, it might look a bit squarish, but I'm going to curve that around the tip of my nose. It's going to look very harsh at first, but you just gotta trust the process. Now I'm brushing it over my nose and then connecting it and drawing it up. We're gonna curve that a little bit outwards, connect it to the brow. Alright, do you see the mess that that is now? Blend it out slightly, and then we're gonna clean it up. Alright, and now I'm going to take some foundation on my brush and basically just carve my nose out. The technique I use, I don't carve out this area, I'm just going to draw a straight line into my nostril. Make it straight that it's not curved by your nostril. Now, once your nose looks like this, you're going to blend it out. Now, once it's blended out, it's going to look a bit rough. So I'm going to use this lighter shade just to make it a more seamless blend. I'm trying to find a decent angle to show the effects of this nose contour. But from straight on, it does look pretty good, does look pretty snatched. But of course, once you hit the light, we're not done with the contour. We're going to create a C shape. Alright, and we got our eye sockets done. I was sincerely trying to mask you from the bare side of my room, but it seems like we have no other choice since the lighting wants to ruin my look. Anyways, I'm going to be using some translucent powder, so to avoid the shine and allow my contour to sit more naturally, so that the light isn't ruining my nose. This is how your DIY nose job should end up. Anyways, so we're going to move on to the eyes, and I think I'm going to save the ribbons for last. So for the eyes, we're going to start by carving out, brush some concealer over the eye, and just blend it out. This is going to create a more 3D kind of look. Alright, now that we got kind of like a dull cut crease going on, we're going to move in with some pink eyeshadow. You can never go wrong with pink, and since I'm using a pink ribbon, might as well go for a pinky look. This one and this one specifically, this one if I need just more darkness, but I'm just gonna, brush it all over my eyelid. I focused on a rounder shape that follows my eyelid, and I suggest you do the same. And we have our eyelids done. While I have a little bit of pink left on my brush, I'm going to brush it around my lip line, specifically on the top and the bottom. And we're already starting to look like a doll. But let's finish up these eyes. So I'm going to be applying some glitter. I'm just going to be taking the shimmery eyeshadow and brushing it on. This is my favorite glitter liner, my trusty dusty Moon Dust eye glitter. I'm going to be using this, and what I'm going to be doing is tracing the C highlight that I made, and with this light you're probably going to be able to see the sparkle much better. I like to trace it all the way into the arch of my eyebrow. Turn on and stay on. And we got our eye glitter with that, but we're going to be doing some on our aegyo salad, but first we gotta form that. But before that, I'm going to go ahead with my eyeliner. So let's go ahead and start with the downturned wing. First of all, we're going to line the whole eye all the way down to extend it slightly. As you can see, I fully lined my eye, but we're going to extend the liner. So once you go down, you're going to bring it up ever so slightly. Just connect it to the wing. Extend it as much as you want. It's probably going to turn out something like this. Now I'm going to do the other eye and come back with you to do the bottom liner. I go in with an angled brush. We're going to use a black. put it on your brush like so. The edge of your eyeliner, you're going to draw it out. And you're going to round it out. I low-key messed up, but we'll fix it. Now, once you have your false lash line, you're going to go ahead and want to start drawing on the false lashes. I will probably mess this up, but I will attempt it on camera. Now let's go ahead and draw on our aegyo using a darker brown. What I'm doing is I'm drawing it on a little lower than I would normally. It's gonna look something like this. For some reason, my audio wasn't captured, but here I am just adding eye glitter to my aegyo to make sure that it stands out. And finally, I'm adding the finishing touches, which is the highlighter. Guys, you do not understand my frustration right now, but here I am going in with a darker lip liner, more of a neutral brownish, and overlining my lips so that I have the Princess Peach effect, sort of. And the darker outline is going to serve as a nude overliner. Here I am using the NYX Butter Gloss in shade Angel Food Cake. And here's how the lips turned out. And then next I'm just going to use NYX Marshmallow Setting Spray before I do my lashes. Bam! Jump scare! Alright, I'm back with my lashes, and the light keeps dying on me right now. But this is when we start the ribbons, which is the fun part. Why my mic chooses not to work. There's a long period of silence in my clips recorded because there was some background noise and I had to use a mic, but my mic decided to die. So here's me basically crashing out because my light doesn't want to work and my mic doesn't want to work. And I just want to film this. But, you know, it's okay. Life goes on. So anyways, here is me drawing the line across my face, and I'm using a CoverGirl Outlast lip tint. I thought this would give a nice illusion of a scarred appearance. Guys, stick with me. We're about to get back to the audio part, but right now I am cutting the ribbon and about to align them on my face through using eyelash glue. So I had to tie the ribbon myself, and it was a bit of a challenge, but this is the first glue on, and this was my reaction. I was super duper excited. Of course you can't hear that because my mic didn't want to work, but you know. So I just took some cut up ribbon and glued it to my face with eyelash glue. Once that was glued to my face, I added some artistic details using the lip stain and also some reddish eyeshadow. Now I'm gonna glue this ribbon on my face, and here goes this one. Okay, I was having some technical difficulties, but now we got this one, and we have 2 more left until we're finally done with this. So I'm just going to glue the ribbons together like an X and glue it to my face. You already know, and I'll get back to you. And here is the finished look. If you made it to the end of the video, thank you for watching. Make sure to give me a like, comment, and subscribe if you'd like to see more makeup looks. I'll see you next time.